And then took care of San Diego State in the Sweet 16 into Clingan.
Versatility of Hawkins, and he is very versatile, but he's given up 50 pounds and a few inches.
They beat a tough Iowa State team. Hawkins a three. With the rebound chase down, this is what these guards do. Rebound well. Castle the other way. Clingan the rebound. Doubled up and down.
And here's Clingan again. He grabs the ball. Hawkins is all tied up.
Damask into Caravan. Oh, he knocked it away. He swats that ball out of bounds. He was the Big East freshman of the year. Castle on top. Clingan the screen. Castle will chisel his way inside. Clingan again.
They've got to get Damask in the game, and sure enough,
Rogers is out. Luke Goody has come in. Samson Johnson will get it right here. And alley-oop and a sweet feed from Tristan Newton. 4 minutes gone. Off the bench, climbs the ladder.
A great job by UConn to get back. Yeah.
Damask. Spencer defending. Into a wide open Quincy Guerrier.
controlling the ball in the half court and going to that back down game.
It's Spencer down the lane, a patented shot on the floor. He loves that runner. First team all Big Ten. Hawkins, Damask, and picked up by Newton down low. Hard to the rack. Carrying hard, plowing down the lane. Rebound Goody, out to Damask, open three. It's Caravan with a three. Rebound Goody. Outlet comes now to Shannon.
Watch out.
Look at him fly down court.
Watch out. Yara was outstanding the other night. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists against San Diego State.
Off the glass. It's Hassan Diarra.
Gonna go to this Damask back in again. No, he's going to pull up and shoot the three.
Finally grabbed by Goody. Here come the Illini. Shannon, the third-ranked scorer in college basketball, hits the deck on the miss. It's picked up by Spencer the other way. Now Castle slashing inside. On the floor, they're getting tangled up and grappling it out of bounds. It goes. And the other way for the Huskies. Clingan a screen. Good feed. Diarra will complete it.
UConn's going to go right at that, I would think.
It's Castle. Clingan. Hawkins defends. Rogers driving into Clingan.
Yeah, it looks like their game plan, Dan, is to challenge Clingan.
He's working on Stewart. Down to three. Corner. Guerrier tried to fly. Couldn't get it down. Newton for rebound.
And the rest of the team is 3 for 16.
I think Illinois may have missed a big chance here because UConn is not shooting the ball well at all.
Castle on top. Guerrier there. Into Clingan. Hawkins will try to defend. Castle lets it rip from three. Rebound, Spencer parachutes in, knocked away by Shannon. Diarra and Johnson have checked in for UConn. Damask. Guerrier will take it. Johnson will defend.
Now you have a chance to drive it to the basket.
Here is Hawkins, and Caravan will defend. Working hard inside. He'll finagle his way in. Caravan will defend. Now they quickly blitz. Cutting the freshman. Outside. Goody. Three. No. Rebound tip in try. Will not go in there. Gibbs Longhorn had it and couldn't get it. Oh, what a pass! Diarra in stride. Samson Johnson. In stride, Samson Johnson.
He wants the side cleared.
Yep, he's going to back down the smaller guy in Diarra.
Carving, spinning, and getting it to go.
Illinois is now 3 for 21 from the floor when Clingan is in the game. That's 14%.
Damask to get inside. Guerrier defending. Off a screen, Spence with 3. Rebound, Caravan out, Diarra, a triple.
23 all, 1 point. Okay, we're down 5. We're okay. But yes, we need to shoot more threes, Stan and Dan.
Clingan inside. Hawkins is there. Over Caravan. Clingan the rebound.
I like the matchup change to have Caravan on Damask. Better size to take away the back-end game.
Shannon will drive. He'll feed. Carrier rejected. Clingan with his 4th block shot. Spencer. Castle. Clingan. And Clingan is the focus.
Clingan had
Trey Gibbs-Wanhorn just came off the bench and in for the Illini. Caravan inside. Caravan a 3. No. Rebound inside. Spencer. It's Diarra. Newton. Clingan thrashing his way inside.
and you get somebody open inside.
It's in the corner. Gibbs-Wanhorn will take it. That's another block shot. Clingan's got 5.
I mean, you've got the dish to Hawkins wide open there. Come on.
Caravan with a 3. Dancing is shot. Rejected inside. Samson Johnson. Here they go. Johnson in there twirls and scores.
Wow.
25-0 Connecticut run. Goody 3. Rebound picked up by Newton. 16 straight misses. Caravan inside. The dunk. The foul. Count it.
You're going to get long rebounds, and Caravan does a great job. We've seen this a couple of times. He just runs out. Shannon commits the point, but they just can't get anything going.
And Goody throws it away. Spencer. Diarra. Oh, Johnson from Caravan. Knocked away by Danger.
Is Illinois going to score this half?
And the other way. It's been 50 minutes in real time since Illinois has scored. Newton the other way. Damascus out of. Hold on, Johnson! And boy, have they played out perfectly in this one. Illinois is shooting 1.
This is the 3rd-seeded team in the East. This team won the Big Ten tournament. They've been playing great.
One of the biggest margins of wins in a Sweet 16 game in 7 years. 3 is down. Cam Spencer. Here is Spencer. And he's from Davidson, Maryland. And he takes it inside. What a play.
Who just stands on the perimeter. He does such a great job of moving.
It's out to Moretti, now to Hawkins. Marcus Damask, 3. Diarra, Moretti defends. Clingan on top. Cutting is Spencer. Here's Clingan. From Bristol, Connecticut, Bristol Central High School, putting on a show.
And it's incredible what they've done now in their 10th straight NCAA game to be winning them that many games against the best teams in the country.
Hansberry, the freshman, of 3.
Thinks he's going to be an outstanding player.
Castle's been quiet after a double.
By Castle.
Well, Castle's an impressive player. Plays at both ends.
But Shannon certainly was not as productive as Illinois needed him to be.
Diarra. 9 straight wins in the NCAA tournament, going back to last year by double digits. Hansberry 3. Another one.
On Hansberry, who's now made 2 threes. He was 2 for 10 on the season coming in.
Spencer.
How about that pass?
That was a great pass. With the rebound, Harmon gets it on the wing. In the corner, Damask 3. No. Castle the rebound. Here goes Stewart the other way.
they don't, they can just really bury you inside, and that's what they've done.
Nice feed to Mask. It's Terrence Shannon inside, and he's got 8.
At this site.
Stewart will go inside, and Samson Johnson is there. Rebound Hawkins.
The ball is looking for the spectacular.
On the side, Gary, his 3 is good. You know, we're talking about all these players coming in.
Andrew Hurley's mom, I'm upset at the coach, and I'm making my distress known.
Samson Johnson, shot clock is at 7. Goody will defend. Good feed the ball. Hurley the assist. Back to the Final Four to defend their title. The #1 overall seed, Connecticut.